All right, so here he is with much fanfare, the #1 lightweight contender, challenging for UFC gold here tonight. Hay is in the barn. He feels like he has put in all the requisite work to realize the dream here tonight.
He's been working so hard. When you watch the videos, you can see a guy that will not accept anything less than being super prepared for the biggest opportunity of his career. He has worked diligently. He has trained hard. He has brought in training partners. He's done everything. Now it's all about going out there and executing. He said he feels he's ready to do that and become the UFC champion.
But it must be stated, in this division with all of the contenders, oftentimes you only get one crack. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a steel trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape with this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the intros, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael the Denis Johnson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Benoit, God of War, Denis.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon with one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva, but the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark in this great arena.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Pressure problem. Benoit Denis fights southpaw here. You do not want to let this man close the distance.
You don't want Benoit Denis to back you up. He's a big guy for the weight class. He's constantly moving forward into you, giving you too much information to process, and then he tries to level change and take you out.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Oh, shoots for a takedown again, misses again.
Should have dealt with that kick, man. You got to check him early to try to deter guys from throwing those over and over again.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. And there's the shot, and there's the land. Nice takedown there by Denis. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Nice shot there by the champ. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Back to his feet. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, he walked right into that uppercut. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, big power strikes landed on both sides. Oh, champ, that's a powerful lead hook. A lot of mustard on that strike.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that he is able to get that type of damage off every time he throws that strike.
Oh, you can't stay seated here up against the fence for long.
This is a bad spot to be in a fight, John.
All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take it all.
Yeah, he's hurt. No, he's hurt right there. That shot hurt him.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, and then boom!
Showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up as they had found their rhythm.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
Well, back to the well with that hook shot. He's already landed a bunch in this round. Starting to find some real consistency with that hook shot in round two. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Denis. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the
Oh, my goodness. DC, close your mouth for a second. Might have to call a submission finish here, my man. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Working out an Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Lands the ground and pound strike. Seconds winding down in round two. And there it is, another strike. strike on the ground gets through. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
Fight.
He's got a big mouth.
Ready. Good.
Round 3. Intentions tonight, just fighting with such ease and conviction.
I mean, he's fighting as well as we've ever seen him fight. It's over and over. He finds the perfect state of mind to find success. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, his guard's low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable, and he has the ability to return and really hurt you. The fighters separate.
Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Overhand there. Johnson's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, it looks like that strike.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Well, he continues to do a nice...
Fighters in half guard now. Big right hook there by the champ.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
And still, Benoit fought Denis, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world.
Just absolutely amazing. So many said that this guy would struggle, but now he has proven time and time again that he is the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Benoit God of War Denis.
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations.